Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. This is the Sunwoman. Thank you to my subscribers who are returning to the channel. Welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm a nurse empath, intuitive reader, and astrologer, and I'm here to help guide you through your journey and help raise your consciousness. This reading is for my Aries, Sun, and Rising. If you resonate with this reading and you'd like a private reading, please connect with me. The information is in the box below. And if you like this reading, please do like and share, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Alright, so I'm going to do a reading here for the Sun sign, Rising sign, Aries. And just channeling the astrology right now. So, Aries, you have a lot of activity going on in your 10th house, okay, especially with Aries rising. A lot of energy in Capricorn right now, which is square to your Aries sun or rising. Pluto is there, Jupiter is there. This is a very powerful conjunction that's having a tremendous effect on the world in general right now, globally. For you, Aries, you may be experiencing a major transformation in your professional life, in your outer world, the way people see you, the way you're perceived by others. Some of you may have had a major change or transformation in your career. Pluto is the planet of regeneration, death and regeneration. Anything that Pluto touches, destroys the old to make way for the new. Pluto rules the underworld. So, the end or the death of an era or of a cycle of a situation in order for there to be something reborn out of those ashes is Pluto. With Jupiter there, Jupiter just magnifies this energy because Jupiter is the great benefic, the largest planet. So anything that Jupiter touches, it expands that influence. Okay, so Jupiter in Capricorn, in Pluto, conjunct Pluto, the same sign as Pluto, is going to just make the effects of that massive restructuring of your outer life, your public life, your professional life, your career. It's just going to expand that. Now, Jupiter is the great benefic, so there is protection there, whether you believe it or not, or whether you can see it or not. There are influences, whether they be, whatever you believe in, God, angels, spiritual beings that watch over and protect you, guide you, loved ones who have passed on. You do have protection there to kind of buffer that Jupiter energy. That Pluto energy. But you are definitely going to see changes that for the most part are outside of your control, and that will definitely, for most of you, will play out in your professional life. Let me see what else I'm picking up here for Aries. All right, so right now that's the strongest message that I'm feeling right now. Let's go ahead and see what the cards are giving us for the month of May for Aries. Your ruler is moving out of Aquarius into Pisces. towards the middle of the month, around the 13th. And Mars is not comfortable in Pisces because Mars is that Martian energy, masculine energy, aggression, drive, ambition, and Pisces is a water sign, so that kind of energy has a difficult time in that sign. So you may be finding that your efforts are kind of constrained, right? Or you may feel like you're kind of trudging through mud a little bit and not being able to make progress. While your ruler is going through Pisces, because it is dampened, that fire energy is dampened by the water element. If you are involved in any kind of creative or artistic pursuits, Pisces is ruled by Neptune, so there could be an energy focused on creativity. Also, there could be energy focused on humanitarian or charitable organizations, helping people out, philanthropy and helping out. You can channel that Martian energy toward the greater good, right? Towards society and those who, are in need at this time. And we know that there are many who are suffering and who are needing advocates. So you could be a strong advocate for others at this time. Okay, let's see. Aries. 6 cards. 6 tarot cards, and then I'm going to put down 2 oracle cards to get the opening energies here and then to close the reading. All right, this is for Aries, the Ram, energy for Aries for May. Okay, it's telling me not to split it, so I'm going to take the 2 cards off the top and let's go. All right, so the theme or energy coming into the reading for you, Aries, we have the number 36 card, which is darkening of the light. Okay, so interesting because this card definitely talks about needing to kind of subdue your own desires or subdue your own actions, or maybe try and the focus is not really going to be on you, is the channeling here. There's a need to act in moderation, and again, as I said, you may find that you're not able to aggressively push ahead because of circumstances that are out of your control. So you may have to pull back, and that really is what darkening of the light is. Sometimes we have to subdue our own light for the greater good. Sometimes in order to promote others and to support others, we have to kind of pull back and play a backup role. So for you being a cardinal, fire sign, the first sign of the zodiac, you're used to being first, right? You're used to charging ahead. You're used to being an innovator and a pioneer. And you may not be able to exercise or to express that type of energy right now because of planetary influences, because of global situation. So the darkening of the light is telling you to look inward. Maintain a low profile. There may be difficulties, and again, those difficulties may be because of your ruler not being able to push forward. Self-protection and subdue your brilliance. This card always indicates to me that there could be some significant information or change or something you need to know may come out around the full moon. There is a full moon on May 7th in Scorpio. So there may be information around that time that may come through that could be significant for you. So keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. You might want to try to meditate more. You might want to try and kind of spend some time alone, being still, listening, for downloads, listening for inspiration, listening for messages to help guide you along this, kind of uncertain energy that's around you right now. Okay. All right, so coming into the month, we have the Nine of Wands reversed and the Seven of Cups. This Nine of Wands is coming up a lot, and I think the reason that this Nine of Wands is appearing in many of the readings is because, frankly, we've all been through a lot of stuff, right? So individually, our families, our communities, our businesses. In the last few months, we have been through a lot, and there is, some of us may be feeling, sorry about the glare there, some of us may be feeling defeated, battered, bruised, exhausted. Okay, and the Nine of Wands is a reverse, definitely is a card about exhaustion and about not feeling like you can really push forward, defend yourself, defend your territory, when the Nine of Wands is right side up. And again, yes, I do read reversals. For me, reversals speak to me about blocked energy. So, I don't attribute, negativity and darkness and all of that to reversals. You have to know how to interpret the energy. So for me, the Nine of Wands talks about the same energy as the Nine of Wands right side up, but with a reversal, it is blockages of energy. And so the Nine of Wands, you're just kind of fed up. You don't know what to do. You're frustrated. You feel exhausted. Maybe you feel, unfocused, uncertain. Maybe you have been dealing with a health issue, and you're trying to recover from that. You're trying to regain your energies and recuperate. And the Seven of Cups is confusion. The Seven of Cups is trying to find a clear path, having, multiple options, or maybe a lot of different information coming through, or a lot of different ways that you can go, or, trying to make choices, trying to make the right choice, the right decision is what the Seven of Cups. So, this is, not the easiest energy coming in out of April into May, right? Trying to make decisions maybe with conflicting information, not having all of the information, not having the energy to really vet or explore every single piece of information that's coming through to you to try and figure out what your next step is, right? On the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the Seven of Cups, there are cups there, but there's something in every single cup, right? So there maybe are jewels in one cup, there are snakes in another, there are flowers in another, there are whatever it is. There's so much that you have to sort through and pick through and vet before you can make an intelligent decision, and you don't feel like you have the energy really to do that right now, right? So let's see what is on you right now. Okay, love this. So you have the Star. So number one, the Star for me is healing. So again, I mentioned health situations. If you have been under the weather, if you have been affected by, some health situation, you can depend on the Star to bring, there is healing available, there is recovery, there's recuperation, okay? You should feel optimistic about the future. Even though things may seem difficult right now, even though things may seem confusing, you're trying to wade through a lot of and make choices. The Star says that there is a North Star available to you, okay? You just have to find it, look up, maybe look up to the heavens, pray, meditate, speak to your higher mind, speak to your higher self, ask for help from the angels, from God, from maybe loved ones who are no longer on this plane but who are watching over you and protecting you. Reach out to a source that is greater than you for guidance here. The star card can also talk about astrology. So, if you'd like to have your chart done and see, what's coming through for you the next month, 3 months, 6 months, what the transits are that are going to be over your natal chart, you can get your chart done. I'd be happy to do that for you. Or some of you, or if you have an astrologer that you work with, get your chart done, and that might help to give you some clarity as far as decisions, that and the weather report, right, as it affects you personally, the spiritual weather report. There could be an Aquarian, because this is the Aquarius card. It's a major arcana, but it is represented by Aquarius. So there could be an Aquarian who is important in your life, who could be a source of guidance. I am an Aquarian, so maybe I'm, can help you wade through whatever it is that you're going through. The devil is reversed here. So for me, the devil energy is getting control over something that has been controlling you, right? When the devil's right side up, you're kind of chained to something, someone, some situation, some, desire, urge. When the devil is reversed, you could be releasing yourself from a sense of being controlled by circumstances or someone else. This is a Scorpio card, so there could be a Scorpio that you are being liberated from their influence, or an influence where you have felt like the control has been taken out of your hands and someone else had it. So there is hope. You should be optimistic. You need to. The star card talks about spiritual enlightenment and faith. Very much a faith card. Faith and trust in the universe to lead you where you need to be. So hold on to your vision. Hold on to your faith. Hold on to your optimism, as difficult as things may seem, because you definitely have protective forces around you that are watching over you and that are available there to release you from whatever these chains are. Okay, now the chains could be the material side of life, which the devil represents. So that could be finances, that could be some kind of addiction, it could be sexuality, it could be anything that has a hold on you. Too much of anything can become an addiction. So there is help there to release you from that, and there is healing as well. Okay. All right, let's see what the outcome here is for the month. All right, interesting. So we have 2 court cards here. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and we have the King of Wands reversed. So Queen of Pentacles, astrological signs could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. King of Wands can represent fire sign, so that could very well be you. Aries, also Sagittarius or Leo. So, interesting. Something's going on here where their energy is blocked. Okay, so this could be a relationship situation. The Queen of Pentacles can also represent finances. So, not necessarily a person, but a situation. So for some of you, there could be either someone who is making financial demands on you, possibly, and you are having a difficult time dealing with that situation. It's too much. You're feeling overwhelmed. You are feeling as though, circumstances have, again, thrown you off. So you're not able to make progress. You're not able to make headway, perhaps on, where finances are concerned, or in your professional life, in your career and work. Sorry, stuttering there, but the Queen of Pentacles is when she's reversed, she's very material focused, right? So maybe this Queen of Pentacles is that devil energy that you need to be released from, or that you need liberation from. It could be a relationship. It's interesting here. I have Wands. So the dominant suit here is actually Wands, with the Nine of Wands. I'm sorry, the Nine of Wands reversed, and the King of Wands here. And then we have one Cup card, one Pentacle. No swords here, so I don't really see conflict per se. But there is, this just came into my head, and it was that a peaceful situation, a harmonious situation has been thrown upside down. Okay, and I do feel like this is a situation that is going to continue through the month of May, through to the month of May. There may not be a specific resolution by the end of the month. And as I said, with you dealing with Pluto and Jupiter in Capricorn, it may be circumstances beyond your control that are affecting this connection, affecting this relationship, okay? The King of Wands is usually very passionate. King of Wands is the entrepreneur, the business owner. You could be in partnership with someone in a business, some kind of financial situation, and because of circumstances, this business connection has been, thrown off course, and you're trying to now recuperate, regroup, recuperate. Recoup funds, so recouping, and someone may be holding on to finances and not wanting to let go. So holding on because of their own personal insecurity and not wanting to, share that with you. And I think you could be surprised by that behavior. There could be a power struggle here over finances. Let's see. Another thing I'm getting here is that this could be a blessing in disguise, Aries. It could be that this has been ongoing struggle. Okay, that may not have even been a result of, global influences right now, but just something in the relationship that was maybe an underlying element that you weren't really seeing, and that this, interesting, you really see who people are when you get into a stressful situation, or there's an emergency, or things are not going as well or as stable as they were. People reveal themselves. So it could be a situation where this person has revealed themselves to you, a side that you didn't know existed, and this is, a blessing in disguise with the Star card here, and you being released from the devil. Oops, that jumped out of my hand. So that's confirmation for me. You being released from this devil energy. Okay. And yeah, that Seven of Cups, just you coming into the month being confused as to what is going on here. Like, what choice do I make? The cups could be emotional connection as well. So, Seven of Cups also can talk about illusion, smoke screens, right? So, situation not exactly being what it seems it is. Interesting, because this Queen of Pentacles and the woman on the Seven of Cups looks like the same person. Okay, so some confusion here as to who this person is, or what is real and what is something that maybe you perceived. So that card darkening of your light, you needing to kind of pull back and maintain a low profile and let the situation play itself out so that the truth can be revealed. And definitely, as I said, around that full moon on the 7th, there may be information that comes through that helps release you or helps clarify. Right? The moon illuminates things, so that will help illuminate your path for you, okay? But in order to receive that, you have to listen. You have to be prepared for the download and be receptive. All right, and the outcome here, well, this is a beautiful card, the Joyous. All right, so getting through May, it looks like there is some kind of really positive resolution for you here. The Joyous talks about happiness, delight, interaction, open communication, goodwill, friendly persuasion, and self-expression. So, yeah, I think that you may be successful in navigating whatever this confusing energy is that you're coming into the month with. And I really feel, in general, the readings that I've done, you're actually the last reading, Aries, that for most of the signs coming out of May is going to be much easier than the energy coming into May. Okay, so and so again, this is for you as well. Just looking at the card here, this number 58 card, this is 13, 3, and 4. So 13 is a card of the unexpected, right? The number 13 is the unexpected. So, could be some unexpected joy or positive change, success, an interaction with somebody that brings you joy. And, there could be an opening of the lines of communication and some lightening of your load, your burden that you were carrying into May. So I think you should definitely be optimistic. I think that there is definitely the potential for happiness at the end of whatever the situation is that you're dealing with, and that you pulling back gives the universe space to bring in something that's going to be beneficial for you, whether it's clarity, whether it is assistance, whether it is support, whether it is a new situation, a new connection, or a new way for you to express yourself. Maybe something being removed from your life gives you now the freedom to do your own thing. Okay, and even though it may not be easy, losing something that you've been connected to or even chained to, you find that by the end of the month you are freed. You feel a sense of liberation, a sense of freedom, and there's joy in that, right? Look at the fireflies up there. Not fireflies. What are they called? Can't even think of the word now. Diamond needles? Yeah, but we call them diamond needles, but there's another word for them. You guys, you'll know what it is. And so they're joyous. They're flying around. They're happy. They are free. lots of flowers there for them to light into, and the sky is beautiful and burnished, and yeah, there is definitely an improvement here. So I hope this resonates for you, Aries. And as I said, just definitely, stay open, stay receptive to something coming in to maybe fill a space of what may be removed from your situation, from your life, from your environment, and have faith in the universe that the universe knows what you need before you do. And sometimes we have to get out of our own way in order for the universe to work on our behalf. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, Aries. Wish you all good things, love, peace, and joy. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay strong. And as always, I bid you namaste.